In today's video, I'm going for the Platinum Trophy in what could very well be 2025's Game of the Year. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is genuinely one of the best games I've played in a very long time, and the reviews back me up on that. With a beautifully crafted world to roam, a story for the ages, and of course, one of the best soundtracks in a video game, devs over at Sandfall, you cooked. Hard. There are 56 trophies in Expedition 33 that will require me to do things like collecting all Expedition Journal entries, reaching level 99, and becoming a master of one of my greatest personal enemies in video games, turn-based combat. I have actively avoided games that use turn-based combat for a long time simply because it doesn't really appeal to me, but so many people recommend that I play this, I had to do it. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's complete Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Ding ding da 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 ding ding da da. So good, man. It just sounds so good. It just makes your ears happy. This is all it takes to get me into a game. It's all it takes to get me into a game. Our story begins as we take control of Gestal, where we quickly learn that he's planning to give someone called Sophie a rose for her gommage, which takes place later that day. Gestal is actually played by Daredevil himself, Charlie Cox, but was made to look eerily similar to Robert Pattinson for some reason, so that's cool. The girl Gestal is talking with is called Maëlle, and she's pretty much his sister, but she also sees him as a father figure since she was orphaned as a young girl until he and his sister Emma took her in. On the way to Sophie, Maëlle offered to give me my first taste of Expedition 33's combat system, but I'd be lying if I said I had confidence a level above 1. But it did seem like an enjoyable way to handle turn-based combat, so I was willing to see where the game took me. I'm not going into it with any preconceived notions other than historically I don't care for turn-based combat. If that is how the game is going to play, that was smooth, that was fun. Meeting with Sophie, I quickly found out just how dark this game was going to be. The two broke up around a decade ago, and the love they have for each other was clearly still there, but unfortunately that wouldn't matter much longer. So many flowers left. I guess there are not enough people to wear them anymore. Yo, this game's gonna be dark as hell, isn't it? This story is gonna be real sad. I'm like instantly like, okay, this is gonna break my heart by the end. We made our way through the crowd, talking to every possible NPC to try and get a feel for what was actually going on in Lumiere and to learn more about the characters I was controlling. Wow, that was a bomb and a half. And they didn't stay together because she didn't want to have children. Eventually, I ran into my first real fight of the game, discovering a weird mime off in a corner above the harbor. What the fuck is that? Is that a mime? A weird mime is standing here. Hello?
Hello?
The mime reacts. It attacks. Wait, what?
Stop! Help!
I have to fight a mime? It was in this fight that I learned having very low confidence was probably a good thing, because if this thing was gonna do this to me, who knows what the world had in store. Good dodge. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Okay, wow. I got the shit kicked out of me there. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. I am an idiot. Please tell me I get to fight that thing again. You can protect yourself all you want. You weird, no-talking bitch. Dodge. 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 Ha 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 ha, bitch. Alright, cool. Lumiere assault. Yep. 1, 2. Perfect. Good. Okay, we have overcharge. Hold on. We're cooking. Oh, God. Yeah, we're cooking.
For those who come after.
Bang. Time to spill some ink. The first trophy, break an enemy. We stunned the mime. We stunned him. Oh, overcharge. Hold up. With Gestal, use a fully charged overcharge that breaks an enemy. Look, 2 for the price of 1. GG's. That's really cool. 1 XP, and we got battle loot. A peculiar encounter. Defeat the mime in Lumiere. 3 trophies at once. Gonna have this platinum in 30 seconds. Like the video, because, you know, it's not gonna take me 30 seconds. It's gonna take me several hours. Defeating the mime also gave me the first of 33 music records I'll need for the trophy connoisseur. It was now time for the gamage to commence, and nothing could have prepared me for what was about to go down.
Whoa. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no, that little boy's brother is gonna go away. Okay, no, they're okay.
I'm here.
Oh my god. He just Thanos snapped them all and wow.
Now that the gamage was done, my fellow expeditioners and I prepared for our journey by having some drinks, trying to make light of our very sobering reality. A few of them were selling items that I decided to buy for a couple festival tokens, and although they seemed like nothing, at least one of them would be very important later on, so I was glad I grabbed them. I had a quick duel with Mael where I totally didn't lose, and then Gustav's sister Emma gave a brief speech, and our journey had begun. Expedition 33 on the way to the promised land to save the world from the Paintress.
Dude, that prologue could have been an entire game by itself.
I love a good title card. Lumiere. Embark on the expedition. We arrived on a dark island when... What?
What the fuck? What do you mean?
He's not following. What the fuck? Who the fuck was that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. What the fuck? Oh my god. What is that? What the?
Come on, move! Fucking snap out!
Oh my god. What? Act 1? Gustav is fucking dead? What do you mean? They just killed my ass. What did it do? Put me in this little hand prison? It's a hand monster with electricity coming out of its taint.
When Gustav came to, it became apparent he was the only survivor that we knew of, and I was left with so many questions.
Who the hell was that guy? And what was up with the hand monsters? Did not like that. I'm 2 hours into this game, dude. Not even. And I don't know what to do with my hands or my life at this point.
Unfortunately, our situation got even worse when we found some other expeditioners and realized so many had failed their mission just the same as we had, leaving Gustav with one choice.
Oh, we're just gonna take ourselves out.
Thankfully, another member of our expedition did survive the attack and stopped us from doing the worst. Lune is the daughter of 2 former expeditioners who also happened to be geniuses who took their research of the Paintress and the Gamage very seriously, which really rubbed off on their kid. She's also a hell of a sorceress in her own right, able to use elemental attacks to destroy the Nevrons that would be standing in our way. I made my way through the breathtaking spring meadows and battled massive enemies as I continued to try and figure out the game's combat system, which admittedly was not happening as quickly as I'd hoped.
Shit! Damn, dude, we're gonna see so many of those, so many expedition fails. Is there a penalty for me dying? That's kind of the big question here. If not, then we're chilling. If there is, I'm fucked. Shit. It's gonna be a whole lot of that in this game, isn't it? Whole lot of that.
As I continued to push forward, I found a white-colored Nevron sitting by itself in a pretty defeated state. If you couldn't guess, this fellow was a special enemy and was important for a trophy I'd have to earn later on. To get aiding the enemy, I would need to find 10 of these special Nevrons and complete their quests. Now, since I had avoided any guides or spoilers, I had no idea at this point how many of these things there were or if they'd end up being hostile, so I kinda completed their quests and then killed them, hoping it didn't lock me out of anything. But more on that later. More insanity ensued as I made it to the first official boss fight of the game.
What is about to happen? Oh! Oh my god! What on earth is that? Now. Nope, wrong way. Let's go with immolation. Nice, and it burned. Beautiful. Now. Good counter. Good counter. Good counter. Summons minions? Oh, I don't like that at all. I can't believe I just goofed that. Oh, it's gonna kill both of us because I fudged up. Whoa. Whoa. That was cool. I didn't think that I finished it off that way. I thought I was about to get clapped up.
Somebody left us a note that they had Mael and took her to an area they described as the Weird Corals. Lune was naturally skeptical, but Gustav had to see if his pseudo-sister was still alive, so we went on our way.
Spring Meadows. Find your way through Spring Meadows. We are cooking on the trophy count so far. We're doing pretty good.
Now that I was out in the open world, I did my best to explore everything that I could, hoping that doing so would help me avoid needing to look at a guide once I'd finally beaten the story. There were certain areas like the Abest Cave that were marked with a red ring and a big danger across the screen, so I figured I should probably leave spots like that alone for now. Pressing forward to the flying waters in hopes of finding Mael, I stumbled on an interesting cage and decided to check it out.
What is this? Paint cage. Paint cages contain rare loot. To unlock the cage, find its 3 locks and shoot them. Okay. Oh, is this one? Hold on. Okay. Oh, right here. That's 2. So there's 3. Where's the 3rd one? Oh, there it is. It would help if I didn't miss. Paint cage. Hold up. Break a paint cage. Trophy earned. Hell yeah. Another one. That was nice and easy.
We ended up finding a mysterious door in the middle of the area, and although skeptical, walked right in, where we luckily found Mael sitting in a room, and she was just as surprised to see us as we were her. It turns out she was looked after by a decrepit-looking creature who she said feels oddly familiar, but has no clue as to why. You may remember earlier in the video, I was horrified that these 2 little kids might have been, dying in the Gamage. You also might remember that they were wearing these weird masks. Those masks represented mythical creatures called Gestals that many of the citizens of Lumiere assumed were simply folklore. Well, as we left the mansion, we quickly learned that they were as real as can be as we met Noko.
What's that?
Is that a
A Gestral. Oh, that's one of the little guys the little kids wanted to be like.
Stop that, you big hairy brush face. Can't you see they're human? Noko's a bit dramatic, but if you're nice, Noko will trade you lots of useful items for chroma.
Mustache man.
I found and aided and of course killed another special Nevron before moving forward and coming face to toe with the most terrifying enemy I'd come across to this point.
Glad to know. Oh, piss. No, run away. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. We'll come back to it. My mama raised a lot of things. A bitch wasn't one of them. Bourgeon. Okay, Bourgeon. Do you have any weaknesses, Bourgeon? What? It ate my L? Okay, I mean, that was huge that we parried those, but I'm still stuck on it ate our friend.
Pretty soon after that, I ran into another boss and took it out with relative ease before leaving the flying waters and heading back to camp with the crew.
World design is insane. That's a whale. That's a literal whale just vibing above us. Okay, let's go through. Flying waters. We completed the flying waters. We found our way through.
It was here where I tacked 3 more trophies onto my total, first by upgrading my weapon, then by doing the same to my Pictos by consuming a Lumina point, and finally by watching back an optional cutscene to learn more about the friends I was traveling with. My next goal was to find the hidden Gestal village by following the paths through the ancient sanctuary. Before going there, I did some more exploring and stumbled upon a little area called Gestal Beach. Instantly, I could tell this was about to be weird, and boy was I right. The Gestrals are a pretty playful bunch, and unbeknownst to me, coming here also kicked off the Gestral Games trophy, where I'd have to complete every one of their mini games by finding different entrances to their beach. The first one was all about
Do I have to? Oh, okay. I have to. There's not a traditional way to get over there, but I gotta do this. Oh my god, go. Jump. Ah! Oh, what the hell? I didn't think I could fall off. Stay on the logs, buddy. Stay on the logs. Okay. Just walking nice and easy. Don't have to run and do anything crazy. Come on. Oh, shit. Yeah, I need to run for this. Ah! Okay. Oh! Oh my god. Oh! Oh, this is crazy. Okay. We're cooking. Ah, grab it. Damn. I went too early on the run.
I might have failed my attempt here, but I'll be back. Once we left, I ended up finding this little guy outside of a place called Esquier's Nest, and this actually kicked off another lengthy trophy called Lost Gestrals, where I'd have to find all 9 of these fun little dudes hanging in random spots around the world. One thing to note about the Gestrals in this game is while they're notably peaceful, they absolutely love to fight. Like, sometimes the only thing that makes these things happy is throwing hands regardless of winning and losing. They're also super obsessed with creating the ultimate weapons so that they can't be defeated in battle ever again, culminating in this.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Send forth the ultimate weapon! Yeah, I would say so. Oh. Oh my god!
Kinda looks the same as all the others.
It has more to it. This one is even more invincible. Holy shit! Okay, alright. Chill. Alright. Oh, there's gonna be so many expedition failed screens. It's like I'm playing Dark Souls. Nice! Get absolutely cooked. 5% Ancient Sanctuary. Find your way through the Ancient Sanctuary.
Once we made it into their hidden village, I quickly checked out the local merchants and even fought a few to get their highest quality items before finding the first secret door, returning me to the mansion from back in the Flying Waters. The mansion holds a ton of secrets to figuring out the true story of the game, so I knew it was important to find and check out all of these hidden doors. When I got back to their home, I was quickly reminded that the Gestrals can't do anything without pushing for a fight. I went to talk to Golgra, the chef of the village, where she told me about their tournament. Fixing to become their first champion, mostly to rub it in their faces, I entered as Mael and put boots to asses for the first few fights before this happened.
Wait, that's...
See how?
What? How? You guys, you're alive.
That's right, the current Gestral champion was another member of our expedition, CL. CL is pretty nasty with the scythe-like weapon that she carries that basically gives her the ability to manipulate the sun and moon by applying foretell and twilight to her enemies when she attacks. Being that she was the Gestral champion though, we weren't leaving the arena without a fight for the proverbial title belt.
Good news is I was in defensive stance.
That burn might kill her here. Yep. Nice. Easy does it, Mael. That was really cool. The Gestrals offer the champion a special weapon. Oh, continue. Sorry. I didn't realize that was going to try to skip the scene. What I didn't know is that this special weapon would be different depending on which of your party you defeated CL with. I lucked into making the best decision though, because Mael's Medallum Blade has some insane buffs and is easily the best weapon for her in the game. The reason it's so busted is because it causes each fight to start in Mael's Virtuose stance, which causes her to do 200% more damage than what she would normally do. Before heading out, Golgra told me the password to enter into a blocked off area called Esquia's Nest that we touched on a little bit ago, and I decided to test myself in battle against her because, I mean, come on, how tough could she be? Holy shit! Oh, wow. So unless I parry that, unless I perfect parry that, I'm one tap. That's so hilarious. Okay. I'll come back at a later point in time and fight her, I'm sure. That's so funny, bro. First two. Gestral Village. Find your way through the Gestral Village. That was a fun one. I liked that little town. Back at camp. Back at camp, we learned more about CL, finding out that she was a farmer until her husband died in a tragic accident, and then became a teacher in his absence as a way to feel closer to him after a tragic attempt on her own life failed because of outside forces. Before heading out, Mael sees another vision of the white-haired man that left me with more questions than I'd already had. Whoa. What the fuck is that? Is that her? Who are you?
Yes, I understand. It's her fault, and she doesn't even know it. But you can't be here.
What does that even mean?
Talking about? What's my fault? What is this?
You should never have come. You're only going to make things worse for everyone.
Giving a 16-year-old girl PTSD was not on my bingo card for this game, but here we are. We left camp and I figured I should try to level up once or twice and thought this massive enemy would be a good way to do that. What I didn't expect though was to dog walk its ass to earn another trophy in my case. Come on, it's almost cooked, man. There we go, without getting touched. Professional. What is that? Defeat a boss without taking any damage. Let's go, baby! Finally, inside of Esquia's Nest, I used the password Golgar gave us to go in, hurting the feelings of a big Ophi Gestral in the process.
Get out of my way!
You don't need to be so rude.
It's the password.
Golgar never gave him the password. Are you kidding me? The reason we were even here was to try and recruit Esquia, hoping that we could ride on his back to the paintress because it would save us a ton of precious time, considering just about everyone in our expedition had less than a year left to live. I cannot express just how much I love this character. Esquia instantly became one of my top 5 favorite video game characters ever. Whoa.
Hey, bonjour mon ami. CL?
Huh.
Odd. I don't know. He seems nice.
Oh, it's you. Hello again, my terrible swimmer friend.
You're the one that saved CL.
We really need to cross the sea. Would you please help us?
There's a lot of you to carry. I'm strong.
You are strong. There are only 4 of us, and 3 are relatively small ladies.
Flory.
One of my rocks.
Rocks.
See? Flory helps me swim. But Flory was stolen by my arch nemesis. One whose every step shakes the foundation of the world. The one known as Francois.
Esquier and his neighbor Francois deep down are the best of friends, but Francois keeps stealing Esquier's rocks, his most prized possessions. They are but the yin to each other's yang, and to get Flory back, I needed to beat up this little rock.
A rock? I am not a rock. Do you have rocks for eyes?
Yep.
You certainly have rocks for brains. I am clearly a turtle. Eskia, stop sending hooligans over here.
Stop being a meanie.
Stop being a meanie.
So, not only are you intruding, you're here to steal? Oh my word, humans! Well, over my dead body! Rah!
Uses the strongest ice attack ever. Holy shit. I thought it was a joke. That's still so crazy.
All this trouble for a tiny rock.
Take it and never come back.
Okay, Francois.
Francois, you got smashed.
The big guy actually has multiple abilities, but can't use them when he doesn't have the corresponding rocks, so we're gonna have to get them all back for him as we go along. The first one he needs to swim is located at the Stonewave Cliffs, so we made our way there. Legend. Unlock Eskia. There we go. Oh, Eskia's Nest. Find your way through Eskia's Nest. Look at that, 2 for the price of 1. Another brief cutscene with Mael showed off more of the people we met earlier in her nightmare, and it was at this point I began to realize that she was significantly more important to everything going on than I could have imagined, but I still wasn't sure why. Entering the Stonewave Cliffs, we got another glimpse into just how insane Eskia is, as he single-handedly took out a giant bourgeon by flying right through it.
Florrie's clothes.
Come on, you can fly. Can't you get Flora yourself?
Oh no. Too much effort.
Oh. What?
So, wait. Eskia is that powerful?
Apparently so. But also lazy.
Eskia, come on, buddy. You'd be making my life so much easier. That lighthearted start to this level had me in an incredible mood, only to have everything I knew and loved to this point completely turned upside down when I ran into the Lamp Master.
Alright, let's get ready.
Oh my.
The rock should be nearby.
The Lamp Master. Okay. Oh no. Okay. That's 2 really weird attacks. And then we hit for big damage. Oh my god, wow. Good block. Good parry. Good counter. Take it down. There we go. Okay, we did it. That went pretty swell. That thing was terrifying to look at, but not hard to beat, so that's good. Why did I talk? Why on earth did I talk? Good. Oh, too soon. Damn. Oh, what the hell? That 4th move did not form a strange ritual with the lamps. Oh, God. Oh, good parry. Oh, my God. There it is. Okay, we actually got it that time. Oh, no. What is happening?
Does it really matter?
How does she not see him?
It's more about
No! What?
run.
What are you... Are you kidding? What? Oh no.
For those who come after. Right?
Come on. Oh my god, what is that? He's not killing her. Why?
You won't yet understand. But this is a kindness, not a cruelty.
What the hell? Whoa. What the hell is this?
It's been a while.
Who is that? Who is this dude and why does he look kind of like Gustav?
It's okay. I'll handle things here. Get back to your friends.
Stone Wave Cliffs. And Gustav is dead. Back at camp with our now Gustavless crew, everything felt darker than normal. The game had been officially turned on its head and I was genuinely messed up from watching that all take place. The mysterious man who saved us back at the cave came to visit, informing us that his name was Verso and giving his condolences for our loss. As it turns out, he was a member of Expedition Zero, the very first one. That puts him at over 100 years old, but he looks relatively young, which he says is something that a few of his crew had gone through. They stopped aging and now they can't die. The white-haired man is their commander, Renoir, and he wants to stop the expeditions from reaching the Paintress in order to preserve his immortality, but something about this all seemed off to me. It was extremely obvious from the way he looked that Verso had some kind of deeper connection to the white-haired man, and I was determined to figure out what it was. It was also clear that he knew Maëlle a bit more than he was letting on, which also made sense given the cutscenes we'd seen with her and the white-haired man and girl. What I didn't expect was that Verso was going to join our group, immediately taking over for Gustav in a way that both made a lot of sense but also felt like a bit of a slap in the face. Taking control of him, I talked to the members of the crew, growing my relationship with each of them every time we interacted. This started me on the path to 5 different trophies where I had to reach a max relationship level of 7 with every single member of my team. Now that Esquier had Flory back, he was able to take us with him across the water, which seemed like the perfect time to me to explore some areas I couldn't previously reach. I'm glad I did this because not only did I find a few records and other goodies laying around in the world, I learned a lot about the combat from my characters in a pretty short period of time. He was marking shot on this guy. Okay. Gonna do Swift Stride. Per se, Spark. See what Per se does. Try to kill this guy. Synergy. With Maëlle, use Per se on a marked enemy while in Virtuose stance. Okay, hell yeah. Perfection. What is that? With Verso, reach S rank. 2 in 1 fight is crazy. Perfect flow. With Luna, consume 4 stains. Consume 4 turns in a row. Okay, that's all well and good, but it's against an enemy I physically can't harm. So I don't know how much I care about that right now. Crystal. Maybe I can do. No, that wouldn't make any sense. Oh man, maybe I can attack the crystal? Maybe? Oh! I can break it! Wow! I can't believe how obvious they made that, and I was just like, it didn't even cross my mind that was a possibility. There's always a tell. There's always something in this game that it'll tell you how to defeat it without you needing to, like, really think too hard. That's crazy. Surprisingly, even all the way in Act 2, the game was still introducing me to new mechanics. Entering the Forgotten Battlefield, I was attacked by a new enemy that performed gradient attacks, basically removing all color from the world for a few seconds and allowing for crazy counters. As we made our way through the battlefield, Verso told us what happened to all of the dead expeditioners spread throughout. Apparently, there was a single Nevron so strong that it killed the vast majority of these people by itself. He was pretty sure it was gone by now, but sometimes even immortal people get things wrong. There's so much more to him that we don't know. I really wish they would give us a little bit more. Oh. What the f is that? That's the one he was talking about, isn't it? That's the Nevron that killed everybody, isn't it? Oh, this is epic. What on earth? Oh, this is about to be crazy, dude.
Ready?
Ready as I'm gonna be, buddy. Against this four-armed monster. Big damage. Oh my god, big damage. Oh! I didn't realize that was just her. I thought there was a whole team being attacked there. That me up. Good. Good. Oh. Yeah, of course, I parry all but one move. Big, big, big. Okay, we broke it. It's not dead. Please tell me this thing has a phase 2. What do you mean, brother? Shit. Holy hell, this thing attacks so much. Oh, that was an R2. Wow, I was too busy worrying about what it was actually looking like instead of what I was supposed to do. My brain just stopped working for a sec. Should die on this turn. What is it doing now? Oh my god, he picked up its sword. Whoa. Now that the duelist was taken care of, it was time to pay our final respects and lay our friend to rest.
Rest easy, Gustav.
I'll finish what you started. The paintress, Noir, they will pay.
No more dome. Just open skies.
I'll save them, Gustav. Emma, your apprentices, everyone.
You can leave it to us. You were always there for me.
I'll save them.
Say hi to Soph for me, yeah?
We could never tell if you were my brother or my father. But to me, you were both. Best brother and father I've ever had.
When one falls, we continue.
Thanks for being my family. See you in the next life.
Forgotten battlefield. We have cleared it, and it was tragic. Back at camp, Verso drops more knowledge on us, telling the crew that we had to first destroy the Paintress's heart before we could ever possibly make it to her at the monolith. He knew just where to find her heart, taking us to Old Lumiere where it was supposedly located. Old Lumiere is where Lumiere was before the fracture that sent the home we knew at the start of the game flying out into the ocean. He also told us about his friend Monoko, who we would need to accompany us on the rest of this journey if we wanted any chance at succeeding. Before heading out to find him, I did a little grinding in the hidden Gestal arena where I was able to tack on another trophy to my total. With CL consume 24 tel on a single target during Twilight. I don't even know how I did that. I literally have no idea how I did that. I managed to add another by backtracking a bit further and destroying the beast hidden in the Abest cave. Expeditioner. Reach level 33, hell yeah. That gave me almost 60,000 experience. Oh my god. Making our way across the frozen lands, we came to Monoko's station and added another new friend to our crew.
Slow as ever. Obvious.
Your reflexes remain sharp as ever.
obscur. Did Verso pull you into another adventure? New friends.
Expedition 33. Unlock all playable characters.
Minoko has a really fun quirk where he takes the foot of his fallen enemies, which grants him a brand new skill. So instead of a traditional skill tree like the rest of the characters, all you have to do is make sure he's in your party when you defeat enemies and you'll get another skill. All it took to convince him to come with us was Verso telling him there'd be a lot of fighting, because of course that tickled his little Gestal brain. With that, we were off to Old Lumiere, and inside the area we got to see just how insane the devastation caused by the fracture really was. Unfortunately, Minoko added to the chaos when he decided to show off and accidentally split the team up. This split eventually led to Lune learning some terrifying information about Verso, but we were still left in the dark on what that was for now. Mael and Verso were making their way down until he disappeared after a fight, leaving Mael to finish the journey on her own. This actually worked out because I chose to do a little exploring while alone and finally found a use for something I mentioned way back at the start of this video.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Old key used. Oh! That's the key from the start of the game.
That key seriously coming into play was pretty surprising to me, as you can see, but without it, I would have missed a journal, which would have caused me to do a second playthrough in order to complete this platinum. Eventually, I discovered that the manor we've visited on multiple occasions exists here in Old Lumiere, and that is where all hell broke loose.
I knew you'd open the door for her.
What the fuck?
Really, Verso?
Oh my god.
This was your plan? How many times must you hurt our family?
Oh shit.
No, you don't get to lecture me on family.
So he is his son.
Why do you refuse to see I am doing this for us? You haven't told her the truth. Have you, son?
Summons a pool of chroma? That could have been very bad. Petals start to gather around. What do you mean? How was I supposed to stop that? Let's do the combo. Nice! Bellerum. Level 10. I can't believe we were able to even hurt him. It probably did nothing. He's probably just standing there like, oh, I didn't break a sweat.
Everyone all right?
No! Oh, he killed Noko. You say Alicia? Tell me that is her, and that she's his sister, and then that that's been like brewing in my mind the whole time. Because as soon as I first saw this chick, I was like, oh, that's you. Oh my god, for sure her. What on earth?
Where did it go? No. Alicia.
Old Lumiere. Trophy earned.
Talking to the faceless man at camp, we learn that if we bring him the heart of 2 Axons, he can create a weapon strong enough to break the barrier, which would allow us to enter the monolith without destroying the painter's heart. The problem with this plan is that the Axons are the strongest creatures in the world, and no one has ever come close to defeating one. I also had what I'd already assumed confirmed. Alicia is Verso's sister, and she was injured in a fire a long time ago. It was still clear to me that Mael was some version of her, but I still didn't really know how all that worked just yet. The first Axon I decided to go after was the Visages, and this challenge was no joke. There were a few different paths I could take in the area, with one leading to the boss and the others leading to 3 different masks. I took out 2 of the masks because I somehow missed the 3rd one altogether and went to fight the boss, and this went pretty well until it didn't.
Good. 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 No! Parry it. Alright, just kill it. It's fine. It's over. Parry. Okay. 1 hit. One hit's a GG. We're gonna finish this in style. Bangarang. What? Why am I not doing damage? Well, it's clearly not dead. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm gonna have to fight this big jackass with the masks on him. Like, I have to restart the fight in its entirety? Because that would suck. That would suck major eggs and hella ass. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Give me big money, big money. Okay, so the burn does a lot to him too, so that's good. Wow.
This was where I discovered my colossal mistake. By not destroying the Joy Mask, I allowed the Mask Keeper to have a ton of health recovered pretty much every turn. This made the fight and me pretty miserable, as my team wasn't strong enough to do enough damage to negate that issue. Unfortunately, losing this fight did put me back a stage to fighting the Visages, which in a weird way worked out because this happened during one of my several rematches.
Joel Miller, the whole filler. Jesus. Wheel control, hold on. With Minoko cast an upgraded skill 4 turns in a row. Look at that! Hell yeah! We'll take that.
Eventually, I gave in and went to destroy the Joy Mask, returning and making short work of the Mask Keeper without its free health regens.
If we get a counter, we win. Ah! There's always one. Kill his ass. Thank you. Ah, that sucked. Least favorite enemy so far. That was a pain in my ass. Front to back, up to down. Is that the anxiety mask?
Because it is me.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Yo, CL is a badass, dude. As if we didn't already know that. I love that, actually. Because, like, her story clearly is that she tried to... So she overcomes her anxieties and takes out the... That's cool. You know what? I like that. I like that. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. I like that. That's weird. The first Axon, a trophy earned. We did a thing.
At camp, we gave the heart to the Faceless Man, and he directed Mael specifically to be the one to give it to him. Doing so showed us another harrowing vision. This faceless creature was somehow also Renoir, which had me so confused. The arena for the second Axon was just as weird as the first. Serene uses dancing and beautiful music to put enemies into a trance, so similar to the first Axon, I'll need to take some extra precautions to defeat Serene. First step was taking out her Tissure, which gave me 2 huge boosts. Defeating it not only granted me a Pictos called Anti-Charm, it also ensured that this enemy wouldn't come to Serene's aid during the fight, where apparently it would have randomly popped in and put curses on my team. I also took down this massive Glissando that was on the path to her, but I really don't know if this thing would have interfered in the fight or not. After finally making it to the boss arena, it was time to dance.
Oh. Whoa. Didn't expect to see her parents. Ah. They brought Gustav back. Oh, that was her husband and kid. Oh, she had a kid. Oh, Noko. Huh. Damn, the Gustav cameo was crazy. Good luck charming somebody who can't be charmed. Glad I put that on. The grand ballet begins. What? What? Oh my god. A widow ballet charms Verso and flies away. Well, can't charm me, motherfucker. Gonna dance again. Oh, not the dance I expected it to be. Nice, finally. Finally hit a counter. The final act begins. What does that mean? Oh my god, there's so many more. Nice. Nice. We did it. We did it. Oh man, these Axon fights were crazy, dude. No, do not do it.
Do not do it. Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, stop teasing me that you're gonna kill my party members, dude. Second Axon has been defeated, and that one, shit. All right. First one was actually more annoying, but that one could have been bad. If they would have killed Lune, I'd have been pissed. Providing the second Axon heart to the Faceless Man, he followed through on our deal, giving us a weapon strong enough to break into the monolith and finally face off with the Paintress. Before leaving camp, Verso's sister gave him a letter, and Renoir appeared to ask if this is really what he wanted to do. He seems to think Verso doesn't truly understand the consequences of killing the Paintress, and some of the dialogue made me think I didn't even understand what was going on at this point.
Everything we decided before their very eyes, between the bars of their prison, in the shadow of the monolith.
Mael broke the barrier and we entered the monolith for the final showdown with the Paintress. Nullified. Paintress doesn't seem to react. Is she not gonna fight me? Do I just attack until something happens?
Our attacks do nothing.
I don't understand. The gradient attack should work.
What is she doing?
I don't think this is...
Oh, whoa, whoa. What the hell? What? What? What the fuck? Monolith. Reach the monolith. The inside of the monolith was as insane as expected, filled to the brim with terrifying enemies, including ones literally called Clair and Obscur, and one that was called Clair Obscur. There were even some gradient images showing the Paintress with her 3 children painting in a completely broken down version of Lumiere. Once I made it through the broken city, I came to what I thought was going to be my official showdown with the Paintress, but no, Renoir's stupid ass decided he wanted to be an obstacle in my way once again, but this time he added even more confusion on top of the big confused pile of lore this game had already dropped on my head.
She's not the only one who grieves. The pain of losing you, she made me inherit it.
What?
Punishment, perhaps, for not being there when it mattered. I refuse to lose my son. That son was a stranger. But you're not. You're not.
This fight was similar to the first one with a couple added moves until I made it to his second phase. Something is coming.
Your sister deserves more.
What? Is that a fucking lion? Wildfire. Yes, dude, we did it. Oh my God, he was rough, brother.
Remember who your real family is. It's not her. It's your sister, your mother, me. We are your family. He would condemn us all to die for what? Who you really save with your sacrifice?
Your sister and your mother?
You're too drunk on your own illusions to understand. Then let us celebrate the second destruction of the Descendre family.
What? What the hell?
At long last, we meet.
What?
This is all you have left of your son. Destroying it won't bring your
What?
wife back. It will only destroy the last tie you have to each other.
So he is. So he's the real? I don't, okay. Whoa.
I love them too.
Got a funny way of showing it, guy. So, he is also Renoir, basically. He's Verso's real father.
We did it, Gustav.
I don't... Now that Renoir was officially defeated, it was time to actually take on the Paintress in what was one of the most cinematic, insane-looking boss fights I've ever had.
She looks like the curator. Renoir. He mentioned the curator's wife. She's the paintress.
Come back.
But the fire. Are you really here? Alicia.
Alicia.
Your face.
My face. What about my face? Are you going to burn it again?
Come along. Let's go home.
Yes. You need to go home.
Uh-oh. He didn't like that.
This is another trick. She's not Alicia. You are not my Verso.
Verso's dead.
Oh, man. Okay. I have no idea what she's gonna do. I am kinda terrified. Summons void meteors. What? Okay. Alright, you know what? For not knowing what was coming, I kind of figured that out, okay? Okay, not good. I thought that throws chroma, I thought it was going to be like how Renoir would jump. That was stupid on my behalf to think that. Wow. Okay, her moves are hard as shit. I spent roughly the next hour working on getting the timing down to finally win this fight, and it was a huge relief until it wasn't. Damage there is not what I'm concerned with. It's this, so I can fucking fire her ass up again. Give me that extra burn. Yeah! That S-rank swipes. Come on, baby. Come on! Agile, fucking send her to the nether realm right now. Okay, well, we got... Oh! 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 There's a second phase! No! Of course there is. Why did I think there wouldn't be? What the fuck is that? She's attacking me with the big version of herself? Oh, come on. Wait, are we fighting this thing on Esquia's back? Is that what's happening right now? She has a literal paintbrush as a weapon. Okay, cool, buddy, cool. Oh, holy shit balls. Nice. Nice. Yes. Yes. Oh. Oh, buddy. Rips reality apart. What does that mean? I taught him to paint and he seeks to use my creations against me? What is happening? What the fuck is that? That's a wild ass move. Shit. Shit, 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 shit. Corrupted chroma cascades from the hand. What?
I know exactly what I'm doing.
What the fuck does that mean? Oh, we've both been cursed. Are you fucking kidding me? Come on. This is on normal. I'd have beaten this motherfucker by now. Yes. Gustav's homage. Take her out. Bang, bang, bang. GG's, Paintress. GG's. Yeah, she's not taking any more damage. It's over. It's over for sure. There's not a third round of this, right? There's definitely not a third phase, right? Come on, please tell me there's not a third phase. Oh. Okay, so she's cooked. We just have to finish her up. The Paintress heals an Expeditioner? What? Okay, she's just accepting defeat at that point. Okay. There's some weird stuff happening. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh! Now that the Paintress had been defeated, it was time to return home for a celebration, since we had defeated the Paintress and accomplished our goal, saving the people of Lumiere.
My family, a facsimile of yours, and this world, a mirror, painted by your mother, the Paintress, to stave off her grief.
What?
Through would plunge us all into the abyss. For in ridding the world of the Paintress, you'd lose the sole force standing against the one who would erase us.
Oh.
The one who invokes the flowers of the Gamash. An act of love. For he does love her. Your father.
Oh, no.
She paints a warning for us all. Of the few she can save as her power wanes. Your mother paints life, whilst your father, death.
No.
What will you paint?
They're all gonna die? Oh my god, no way. No. What? Wh- Waking up as Alicia, we finally have the whole truth of the game laid out in front of us. Every single person we'd met to this point in the game does not exist. The Lumiere we know, the Gamage we went through, and the journey we've taken to this point was completely fabricated inside of the only canvas Verso ever painted. The Desandra family is a seemingly magical family of painters being able to turn canvases into whole worlds, and they're at war with a group called the Writers that we never actually see. Verso and Alicia's sister Clair has been in the real world this whole time fighting this war all alone and wants her family out of the canvas to help her. The problem is her mom would not leave the canvas as she was the Paintress, and Renoir was trying to get her out of there, which is why the curator helped us officially defeat her so she'd be expelled from the canvas. Officially re-entering the canvas to find painted Verso alive and well, we quickly found out that the real world Renoir was in the midst of destroying the entire thing so he could return home and destroy the canvas once and for all, because he knows if he doesn't, his wife will return here even though it will eventually kill her, and he just wants his family back. Painter power Pictos acquired. The power to deal more than... Oh! Finally! And Mael is a Paintress. I was nail on the head for that.
Papa.
Some of Eline's finest work. I regret that it caused you so much pain. What Eline did was unfair to you most of all. I'm proud of you. Getting your mother out of the canvas was not easy. One once we erase the canvas, we won't have to worry anymore.
She's home now. Why?
You know your mother. Verso painted this canvas. It contains a piece of his soul. She'll never willingly part with it.
No.
For the sake of the living, we must part with the dead.
This is my home now. You can't just decide.
Your home? After all that with your mother, you want to stay?
You know how little remains of my life outside.
Alicia, you'll die. No. Look at me. I said no. I am not letting my daughter risk her life. Alicia.
I'm not, Mum. I'm not going to lose myself if I stay.
I know full well you will, and I am not doing this again.
Oh, shit. Whoa, wait. She can... So she can... Oh!
Come on.
What in the hell? So he's gonna be like trying to destroy the world. Back to Lumiere! He's gonna be trying to destroy the world as she's trying to rebuild it and keep it alive. Mael resurrected the members of Expedition 33 except for Gustav, which made sense with Verso still being alive, but sucked nonetheless. The group also went around collecting chroma from dead expeditioners in order to rebuild the worlds, and at this point, I had two choices. I could A, go after Renoir and beat the story, or B, do some exploring and see what kind of craziness was awaiting me out in the world. Naturally, I chose to do B and began exploring once again. I first went around finding every remaining entrance to the Gestal Beach so I could finish off the Gestal games. Oh shit. Come on. So, I got extremely lucky. Gestral game. Oh, that was the last one. Look at that. W. Oh yeah, win all of the Gestral games. I then began repeatedly going back to camp every time I found somewhere new or completed some miscellaneous tasks so I could talk to the team, increasing my relationship level with all of them until reaching level 5 with Esquier. It was at level 5 where he gave me the task of finding the last rock he was missing, Yuri, that would give him the ability to dive underwater. In order to get that, we had to revisit an old friend.
Is that supposed to be me? I think we captured your essence beautifully. No deal. You want Uri? Come and get it.
Oh, we gotta beat up Francois again.
Ha! Take your rock and scram. Oh, Yuri. I've missed you. Thank you, Fanfan. You can leave the other one, though. Oh, Francois.
Francois crying dramatically in the distance.
He really does miss her.
Poor guy. Plane, train, and submarine. Discover all of Esquier's abilities. Plane, train, and submarine. I know it's submarine, but it had to rhyme. Esquier max relationship reached. That guy is the bestest friend you could ever have in the whole wide world. Once I reached level 5 with every other character, I had to complete a little quest for them too. To get all of these relationships maxed out, I fought the painted Alicia atop her Reacher tower, took Lune to find her parents' expedition journal, and hit. Go find a comfortable place to compose. We're clapping cheeks, baby. Spend a few hours together. Holy shit. Lune trophy earned, and he fucking earned that one. That's for damn sure. Hours? I got a minute in me. Revived Noko in the Sacred River, and simply talked to CL again to take care of her. Now that all of my relationships were maxed out and I'd leveled up a little bit, it was time to head back into Lumiere and see what the hell was going on while I was away. The city was destroyed, of course, and some of the creatures occupying the joint looked straight out of a hell book. Renoir was doing his best to destroy everything in his path, even creating one of the strongest beasts I'd come in contact with by this point, with this weird horse-looking thing. Once I made it through the town, there was one final foe standing in my way.
Papa?
Alicia, life keeps forcing cruel choices.
Damn.
We do what we must.
You treat me as if I'm still 5.
I treat you as As if the shadow from the worst day of our lives is going to suffocate you and take you from us too!
Damn. Oh, he's back to the curator. Oh, shit. Wow. Lock in, lock it in, lock it in. Hit 2. I fucking somehow missed 1. That's what we get for locking it in. Wow, that was huge, damn. Oh my god. Oh my god, 3 out of the 4 did 10,000? That's fucking crazy. Summons the Axons. What?
Must accept things as they are, not how we want them.
Oh, balls. Oh, double balls. What the fuck? They threw a building at me? And now I'm completely... What the fuck? They threw a building at me. Fuck me. Well, I kind of figured I wasn't going to get this done on the first time. And I'm sure there's more than 1 round. So, fucking here goes nothing. How many does she have? She has 8 exactly. Come on. With any luck, I can kill him with Gustav's homage, please. It's going to be tight. We might get him. We might get him. No, we're not getting him on that. Oh, 130k. He's so close. Marking shot. Not bad. Summons black hole. Come on. Early again. Fuck you. You did it right once. And now he's got shields. That fucking... Oh, that parry would have killed him too. Fuck me. Right in the face. Kill him. Okay, he's not. Syrian rescues Renoir. Okay, okay. So, he's got full health. They gave him a full health bar.
I do love a challenge, but this is beginning to irk me.
I agree, Minoko.
He keeps regenerating. Maybe we focus on the Axons first.
Mael, what are you about to do? What is happening? Oh my god, the paintress is back and she's herself. Oh, fiddlers, fuck. Summons the Descendre canvas. Wait, what? He summoned the canvas? He's leaving? And now he's back. What the fuck did he just do? He looks even crazier. What happened? Okay, gradient attack. Let's see what this Gamage can do. I wanted to try it and save it up. Come on. Chroma proficiency. That's a trophy for doing that. Okay. 301,000 damage didn't kill him? Holy shit, we did it. I don't know what the fuck's about to happen, but we definitely did it. Oh my god. Where the fuck did she come from? Oh my god. That was fucking peak.
Since the fire, our family has crumbled. Aline in the canvas. Claire fighting a solitary war. You a living ghost. Verso's death broke us. Want it to be fixed. I need it to be fixed. I'm sorry.
Whoa, what is he doing? The end. Wait, Verso went through the canvas?
Once again, I finally thought we had done all we needed to do and saved everyone we'd come to know and love, but of course, there was one final twist in the end.
No. Decide the fate of the canvas. Fight as Mael, fight as Versa. What the fuck do you mean? Oh my god, what do I do? If I fight as Mael, then the painting, the canvas will be saved, and everyone in it will be saved. But if I fight as Verso, and then I destroy the canvas, then maybe the family can be back together, but it's still not good. Oh, fuck. This is one of the hardest decisions I've had to make in a video game, potentially ever. I'm fighting as Verso. We made the choice. We're fighting as him. I'm destroying the fake world and seeing what happens. I'm gonna regret the piss out of this. Okay. Comes down to this. Phantom Stars. One final hit. And it's over. Damn.
Miss you guys. It's okay. It's
Oh, she has the SGA doll. Oh.
With the main story completed and my heart shattered into a million pieces, it was time to clean up the handful of trophies I had left. Most of them were pretty easy, like this one for hitting level 66 that I got while fighting in the snowy mountains above Monoko Station. Speaking of our Gestal friend, the next trophy I earned was for finding all of his skills, which in case you forgot means stealing the feet of my dead enemies. I did this against an enemy that absolutely wrecked me earlier in the game, the aptly named...
Does that say gross titty? It's a gross tete. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? No, I'm gonna leave that thing alone for now. Holy shit, what do you mean? I changed my setup a bit, so now I basically have like a max damage build on all my characters, so hopefully, I can get through this. There's a chance this might do something crazy too. Oh my god! Did that say 1.4 million damage? 5% increased damage. I can stack that too. Oh my god!
Discovering how insanely broken my damage output was now with Mael, I figured it was a good time to go after some of the secret bosses I'd yet to take on. I first headed over by the Forgotten Battlefield to go after a creature called Sprong.
Good googly moogly. Oh, you know what? We're gonna gomage this man's. We're gonna gomage this thing away. Goodbye. Rest in peace. Oh, it didn't take him out. 954k is crazy, though. This Stendhal move is insane. This might actually finish the fight. I biffed it and it still finished the fight. Let's go! Sprong has been defeated. Cheater, always play twice in a row. Excuse me?
Looking around for something else to take down, I stumbled upon the chromatic pétanque. I chased this thing all over the place until it finally sat at its resting place, ready to be taken down by the disaster expedition.
Alright, that got us up here. We'll go to the combo. Oh yeah, that was easy. It's easy as hell. Carole parfait. I don't know why I just keep throwing the accent on. Beat the chromatic pétanque.
Not even a whole minute later, I was flying around with SGA when I found a floating island I'd yet to notice during my travels.
Hold up. Wait, I think that's the last one. It was. Oh, look at that. Let's go see what he has. I want my rewards for saving all the little Gestal friendos. Being the worst parental figure I can be. His passion is being the worst parental figure he can be. Pro retreat allows flee to be instantaneous. Oh my god, his passion is being a bad father, and he gave us a Pictos that allows us to run away instantly. Oh my god, I'm going to get milk and cigarettes and never coming back.
My next challenge lay deep within a previously dangerous area, the painting workshop. Inside, I found little Verso terrified of a creature made to haunt his dreams. After visiting all 3 workshop areas and collecting the necessary parts, I was able to unlock the door hiding this terrifying creature away.
Okay, I parried it once. That's nice. What is that?
So, yeah, I completely forgot that the Lamp Master did this move with his lamps and how to counter it, which ended up causing this fight to take me significantly longer than I would like to admit.
Shitty shit balls dicks. Fuck! Oh my god. Okay, come on. This is a golden opportunity. No! How do you fuck it up? Okay, I'm gonna try to gamage this thing away. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Please. Yes! Oh, Noir et Blanc. This is a 2-for-1 combo opportunity. Hold on. Yeah, it is. Okay. I bet Medallum's the right call. Do it. Weapon mastery! Mael's weapon is ready to roll, brother.
Throughout this video, I've mentioned a few times about these white Nevrons hidden around the world and their quests. I've also mentioned how I kept on killing them after helping them out because I'm a bit of an asshole. Well, this kinda came back to bite me because when I found the final one hidden away in the fountain, it wanted to beat my ass for killing its friends instead of giving me a gift of 100 colors of Lumina that I really could have used.
S rank, Phantom Stars is now 5, and rest in peace. GG's, there we go. Now they're dead. 1.1 million XP. We love that. Aiding the enemy. There we go. Now we finished off all of the Nevron quests.
Unfortunately, during my next fight against the Serpent Fair, I didn't realize that my capture card was acting up during the fight, and since the footage looks so saturated, I'm gonna just run over this one quick. This fight was extremely challenging the first few times I took it on, and eventually, when I did kill it, my entire main team was between level 93 and 95. By this point, I was only missing a few journal entries and music records, so I set out to find the ones I hadn't yet discovered. Some of them were in places I simply hadn't discovered yet, like the last one being hidden inside another secret door to the manor. The single longest trophy for me to earn in this game was Endless, where I had to complete 11 levels of 3 fights apiece to reach a seriously terrifying pair of enemies at the end. I had to do this bit in parts because these fights took ages to complete. Once I'd finally hit the finale though, safe to say it was pretty insane.
I was not doing all Painted Love. Oh! Yo, this is cool. Oh my god. It's the Paintress and the Curator. Yo, this is dope. Did it give itself health back? Okay. Alright, yeah. You know what? It's been a little bit since I fought either of these two. So the moves are escaping me a little bit. Okay. Alright, well. We'll try again. I mean, hypothetically, if I just keep, like, if I'm able to parry in between my teammates dying, I can kind of just keep rinsing and repeating. Oh, Void Meteors. Good. Good. Holy fuck sticks. Oh, Trav, this is not going to go well. Alright, we're going to gamage them with Virtuos on. Please, do something crazy. Oh my god, it killed them! Endless. Reach the top of the endless tower.
Moving from one of the longest trophies in the game to one of the craziest, I went to the secret flying manor where I once again found little Verso inside, and this time, the creature he was afraid of wasn't a monster, but the one creating the monsters. His sister Clea, who we'd only seen a few times in the game because she's the only Dysandra who stayed primarily in the real world. Similar to Verso, there was a painted version of Clea, but unlike him, she was corrupted to the point of no return.
What happened to her?
I bet Claire hated Maman's portrait of her, so she painted over her.
And
Huh.
now she paints Nevrons.
I don't like this.
Me either, buddy. Oh no.
This is gonna be tough.
Oh? A duelist, a Borgion, and her? Alright. I hope that we clap her quick, because if not, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. Disturbing Chroma. Summons powerful Nevrons. Oh, God. Oh, holy shit. That's what that does. Oh my God. Musical Nevrons. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was... I don't know how I'm gonna win this. Oh my God, it killed her. Let's go! Playa! On turn start, if no damage taken since last turn, recover 100% health. Oh my God! Oh my God, there's a second phase? Yo, what? Oh my God.
At this point, I had saved the best and most secret enemy in the game for last. A complete unknown called Simon was lurking underneath an area called Renoir's Drafts, and was the final thing standing between me and the platinum, since he also had a journal for me to collect.
Expedition 0. Oh.
These swords. They look like the ones in old Lumiere.
So he's the one who found the Axon.
He killed an Axon?
Simon.
You know him.
He's an old friend of mine.
Oh.
We joined Expedition 0 together. He disappeared and I thought...
You thought wrong.
Looks like you met Claire.
Great. Oh my God.
I'll lay you to rest. My friend.
Nice. I mean, the health bar is not... I mean, that's a pretty good chunk of health, actually. That's... I mean, with any luck, we might get him quick.
Just try it.
Simon steals all shields. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. That was unexpected.
I'd love a dance.
The dead are removed from the canvas. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you mean? Okay. Lance a sword in the ground. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Okay, yeah, this dude is crazy. Come on. Come on. Oh, jump. Nice. Harry. Oh, that would have killed him. That would have killed him. He's going to take her off the camp. No. No, 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 no. He took me down to 1 HP? Jump. Oh my God, we did it. Down to 1 HP. 1 HP.
My love, these foes are beneath you.
What?
Who have fought heaven and earth and subdued giants. To find me, to free me from her grasp. Would you fall now to the likes of them? While your oath remains unfulfilled, rise. Your enemies await.
I have 1 person alive with 1 health. Oh, okay. Oh, I brought my whole squad back. Oh. It's so much health. Oh my God. The sword of Lumiere. Holy shit, dicks. What? Oh my God, it hits twice. It hits with 2. How the fuck do I parry that? Okay. 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 Survivor. Oh, that put us at level 99 with Verso. Let's go. I'm going to try to gamage him. I'm going to try to gamage him. I'm going to try it. Please kill him. Please kill him. Please kill him. Yes. Oh my God. Oh my God. Peace at last. Yeah. Fuck that guy. It's been 2 days, chat. It's been 2 days. Everybody watching this video, it's been 2 days fighting that sack of shit. Do I get that? That thing has to be insane. An ethereal sword deals light damage on any damage dealt. 20% chance to apply burn on dealing light damage. Can't die if at least rank A? Okay. Let's do the thing. Did the trophy not pop? Find all the expedite. I have all of them. I have every single one of them. I have every single one. So I discovered that a painting that I had picked up previously was the reason I didn't have the final journal, because I didn't have an unknown journal, which I never would have even thought about coming to do this, but it makes a lot of sense. I remembered looking at this earlier. So we're going to place this empty frame. We're going to place the Descendre family portrait into the frame. And family portrait. Yeah, SK flew away. Putting the family portrait in there is fitting because I'm sitting with my kiddo. All right. Place it in. Rests within the frame. A door opens. This is what I do it for, folks. Love doing what I do, and this thing's a big part of it. Ooh, hold on before I grab that. What is this? New outfit. Nice. Okay, let's read it. People come and people go. One who will always be there for you is you. Little one, there's more to life if you can just see how big the sky truly is. Reach out your hand, and it's you. Follow the trail. Now hold your Ellie. The greatest expedition in history has officially been completed. This is Ellie, by the way. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. I love you.